everybody. We can be more excited to be starting our new Eastside T-Bird Talk. It's going to be a weekly podcast that brings you information about East High School athletics and activities, all the fun things going around. We were going to be interviewing students and athletes and faculty members and administrators, and just kind of bringing you the what's happening in East High School, in all areas of East High School. And I couldn't be more excited to have a partner right now. Sydney Sawyer is joining me, and AKA Sid the Kid. You can catch her on YouTube. She has her own YouTube channel, Sid the Kid. That's with 2 Ds. And if you haven't seen it, it's has some super cool stuff. She's already put on a bunch of things for East High School, including a big recap of homecoming, which we're going to be going over on our podcast as well on T-Bird Talk. So we're super excited to have you here, Sid.
Thanks. I'm super excited to be here too. It's going to be really fun being a part of T-Bird Talk. Like Shlab said, we're going to be doing lots of recaps of stuff and just talking and interviewing people, and it'll just be a really fun time.
Yep, it's going to be awesome. And we're going to start with Sid's new to East High School this year. We're super excited for Sid to be a part of our, not only our school, but our swim team. She's also going to be doing some indoor and outdoor track, and is kind of a stud athlete. So I'll just start with that. Sid, how have you liked East High School? How's swimming going? Tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, I've loved it here so far. It's been really fun. Everyone has been really welcoming, and it's just been really fun to be a part of East. And swimming's going really well. I really like my new teammates and coaches, and they've just been really fun and supportive. So
that's awesome. Fun. And Sid's not going to brag on herself, but she is she's Ironmaned already. She's qualified in every single event for state, and we still have quite a bit of the season left to go. So big congratulations to you on that, Sid.
Thank you.
What we're going to be doing on T-Bird Talk, obviously, like we said, we're going to be giving you interviews and giving you some insight on things that are going on within specific programs. We're also going to be giving you what's happening each week in specifically with athletics and some activities. And then we're also going to be, a big thing we're going to be doing is recapping homecoming week last week. And so homecoming, and Sid can kind of join in on this, but homecoming was super fun. We haven't had homecoming. We didn't have it last year, obviously, because of COVID. And then with Sydney, and I even have a daughter who's here, Brady Schlabs, who's also a sophomore. The kids that are sophomores, they've never even had a dance because you guys didn't have promotion.
Yeah, it got canceled.
Yeah, it got canceled. So you had no promotion. You were, as ninth graders, you weren't able to do anything.
Yeah.
And so we were super excited, and Mr. Marriage did a great job. And Mr. Euchre, who's our student council person, they did a tremendous job kind of organizing homecoming week. We had to change some things and do some things outside, so we were able to do it. But homecoming week was a blast, and we had activity nights, we had fun nights, we had volleyball, co-ed volleyball, we had bingo, we had spirit days, and then of course the big things were the first time we've ever had a pep assembly outside. What'd you think of the pep assembly?
Oh, it was really fun. Everyone was really excited because we hadn't had one. And Carrie also joined us, and we did a lot of activities. There was the band, the cheer team, and everyone was just really excited and hyped up for it.
Yeah, it was super duper fun. And it was, I was kind of thinking people were going to kind of dart out and not come to the thing when they had to travel all the way down, from the school to the stadium, because we had it outside for the first time ever, but the stadium was packed and it was a ton of fun. And like you said, having carryover was really, really cool. It was fun, and our high school kids did a great job of welcoming Carrie. And then I wasn't sure if Carrie was going to get into it, but they did.
Yeah, they did.
They sang and they danced and they cheered, and it was a good time. And then we rounded out the week of homecoming with the dance, which is, like I said, the first dance that some of these guys have had ever. And for our older kids, the first one they've had in a couple of years. And so I didn't actually go to the dance. I saw some footage on it, but it looked like it was a blast.
Oh yeah, it was so fun. Everyone was dancing. No one really just sat around and stuff. Everyone was dancing together, singing. People we didn't know, we would just go up and dance and start pointing and cheering everyone on. And it was just really fun.
That's awesome. And it was first time. We've had a ton of dances, obviously, I've been here a long time, but it was the first time, once again, that we kind of had it outside. due to all the COVID protocols. And once again, it was a huge thing for Mr. Merritt to kind of make happen so that you guys could experience that. And I think it was a fun setting being out in a courtyard.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Okay, guys, our next thing we're going to be going over is the activities and athletics happening this week at East. And Sid's going to go ahead and start with that with tennis and swim.
Hey guys, so for this week's tennis, the boys and girls are going to be going to state in Gillette. It's Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so good luck to them. Also for swimming, we'll be in Gillette on Friday, and then we're going over to Sheridan Saturday morning.
So best of luck to all of that, to you guys on that. For volleyball, we're going to be at the Casper Invite. That's going to be for JV and varsity. That's on Friday and Saturday. So both of our clubs will be playing in Casper at the Casper Invite. There's a pool play on Friday and then bracket play on Saturday. And then we have a big football game on Friday night. That's going to be our varsity is going to be hosting Sheridan, who's the number one team in the state. Sheridan knocked off Rock Springs last week, who was number one. And so Sheridan's number one now. Our student body is going to be doing a whiteout for that game. So we're going to have a whiteout at Oakey Blanchard Stadium for the Sheridan game at 6 p.m. So we want to pack Oakey for that. And then on Saturday, we have a JV football game versus Sheridan at 9 a.m. And then our freshman volleyball teams are going to be playing Campbell County and Thunder Basin. They're going to be hosting them, but those games will be at Central. We play at Central because Central is also playing them, and it helps with travel and getting them back to Gillette as soon as possible. So best of luck to them. Our volleyball, our last thing is our volleyball sophomore team is going to be at Scottsbluff High School for a JV tournament over in Nebraska. So best of luck to all of our kids participating this week, and we'll give you a review of how they do in our next podcast next week.
Hey guys, welcome back to T-Bird Talk. We are here with Miss Rail with Tell Me Something Good.
Hi guys, I'm so happy to be here. Many of you have probably heard several good news movements that have been going around that kind of started during the COVID era or even later. One of our favorites is the Bobby Bowens show that has Tell Me Something Good regularly, that just shares good stories or even videos maybe that you've seen that highlight kindness or love or goodness. And so we decided we're going to do a little Tell Me Something Good T-Bird style. And so the first ones that I want to share are about two of our East High students, but then I want you guys thinking about this. I want teachers and students and staff to just continually be looking for examples of goodness that you could share with us, whether it is a video clip or a story or whatever kind of example that you could share with us that then we can share with a Thunderbird Nation. So starting with sophomore Adelaide Bomberger. This name was given to us from Mr. Nelson, I believe, and he shared that Adelaide waits for him outside his classroom door every B-Day morning before 7:15. It has only been 2 weeks of school, but he can count on her to be there waiting for him with a big smile and a friendly "Good morning, Mr. Nelson." Adelaide drops her backpack and sits down at her seat in the front of the classroom. As he's getting organized and preparing for the rest of his first hour world geography students, Addie and Mr. Nelson start their time together with a little conversation about various things. Not being much of a morning person and not having consumed enough coffee at that point in the day, it is a wonderful way to start his B-Day with Adelaide's sunny disposition and positive attitude so early in the morning. It truly brightens his day. Once class begins, Addie has quickly shown herself to be a leader in 1B World Geography. She always participates in discussion with thoughtful questions and perspectives. In small groups, Adelaide takes the reins and makes sure her group is accomplishing their tasks. Mr. Nelson wants to take this opportunity to thank Adelaide Bomberger for her great attitude. She makes East High School a better place. Thank you, Mr. Nelson, and we completely agree. Thank you, Adelaide, for being such a great kid and a source of goodness. The next one is Oakley Simons. And Oakley was given to us from Mr. Viney, and she is an East High sophomore who is an outstanding member of the speech and debate team. Every single morning, she lights up the school with smiles and positivity. Oakley is always ready to give a high five or throw a compliment your way. Most importantly, she will check in on you and really mean it. She wants to know what you're doing, that you're doing well, and she will be the first person to try and cheer you up if you're not. She has single-handedly recruited more new kids to speech and debate than anyone else. And by doing this important work, she's making genuine connections for those East High kids who might need it most. For Oakley's endless and contagious joy and optimism, she deserves our recognition and applause. Thank you, Oakley, for being awesome.
Well, that's awesome stuff. And thank you, Mrs. Rell, for bringing that to us. And we're going to have that every week. We'll have some different Tell Me Something Good. Super job by those T-Birds and bringing some positivity to the world. And as Bobby Bone likes to say, that is what it's all about.
Hey guys, we're here with Finley Castens from our tennis team, and they just got back from regionals. Finley, how did that go?
Regionals was great. Me and my doubles partner, well, I play one doubles, and me and my partner, Sydney O'Brien, got first place. And we also got all conference. And then overall as a team, the girls took first.
Finn, it was an amazing tournament. It was fun to host it in Cheyenne, first of all. You guys played all over Cheyenne, and then we were able to have all the finals here on Saturday, which was fun because we were able to see you guys. Pretty crazy that I don't know if you knew it, and I didn't even really know it. We had to kind of go back and look, but it's the first time that the girls' tennis team has ever won regionals in school history. How did that feel? That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was such a good feeling, and I think it really reflected how we all put in the work over the summer and over the season, trying to get better, and we all helped each other.
And I'll talk a little bit about that just because I talked to Coach Cameron, and she said that you guys it was a great showing in the off-season stuff, and that makes me pretty proud as an AD and proud of you guys as players and our coaches to put in that time. But it sounded like you guys just put in a ton of time in the off-season.
Yeah, we did. We really worked hard. Last year, we didn't get that many points on our record at regionals, and we really wanted to try and beat what we got last year, and we put in the work and got there.
Yeah, you guys won a championship, which is really sweet for you as individuals and as for our team and especially for our school as well. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, also Finley, I heard that it's your second year playing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
Yeah, it is. I just started last year. I had no experience with tennis, picked up a racket for the first time, and I really enjoyed playing and put in the work this year and got a lot better.
Wow, that's amazing. Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. And now, so state this week in Casper.
Yep.
You guys are going to be leaving in a couple of days. And not in Casper, it's in Gillette.
Gillette, yeah.
And so it's a 3-day tournament on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Is that right?
Yep.
So tell us a little bit about that. Are you excited to go? What's your expectations? I know there's some tough teams up north as well.
Yeah, I'm really excited to go, especially since we got first. We'll probably have a relatively easy first match, but it should get tougher as we go. Kelly Walsh is obviously the number one team in the north, but I think if we put up a good match against them, we could possibly take it.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, you guys should be full of confidence. And like I said, everything else is just kind of gravy now. You guys did such a great job, and you've kind of turned the program around a little bit as far as the girls' side and done amazing things. And we're super proud of you. And we wish you the best of luck at the state tournament in Gillette.
Thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks. That's Finley Castens for the Cheyenne East tennis team, and we wish them the best of luck, and they'll be participating at the 2021 state tennis tournament this weekend in Gillette.
Hey guys, welcome back to T-Bird Talk. For this segment, we're here with Grayson for Grayson's Giggles. Grayson, give us a joke.
Hey guys, my joke today is, why did the coach go to the bank?
Okay, why did the coach go to the bank?
To get his quarterback.
To get his quarterback.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's a good start, Grayson.
Thank you.
So guys, thanks so much. That wraps up our first episode of T-Bird Talk.
So see you guys later, and until next time, T-Birds out.